General Robert E. Lee. The name is synonymous with the Confederacy's greatest victories, a military genius revered by his men, seemingly untouchable. But what if I told you that just weeks after the catastrophic loss at Gettysburg, this legendary figure was broken? On August 8, 1863, Lee sat in his camp in Virginia and penned a letter so devastating, so utterly shocking, that it would have altered the course of history had it been made public. We have that letter. This is the moment Lee didn't just offer his resignation, he begged his president to fire him. Why would the South's greatest general make this desperate plea? Was it his health? Was it the unbearable loss of life? Or was he truly convinced he had lost the trust of his army? The letter itself answers these questions with brutal honesty, citing his own inadequacy and his steady decline in bodily vigor. For the next few minutes, we are going to dive deep into every paragraph of this extraordinary document. We'll expose the political pressures, the crushing self-doubt, and the incredible magnanimity of a leader willing to sacrifice his career for his cause. This isn't just a Civil War document, it's a raw human portrait of defeat. Stay with us. You're about to hear the shocking 1863 letter that almost ended Robert E. Lee's career forever. But before we begin, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel to support our community. Camp Orange, Virginia, August 8, 1863. To His Excellency Jefferson Davis, President. Mr. President, I have received your correspondence dated July 28th and August 2nd, and have been awaiting a suitable opportunity to reply. However, I now worry such an occasion may not present itself. I am profoundly grateful for the consideration given to the requirements of this army, and for the endeavors undertaken to meet them. Our absent soldiers are rejoining their units, and I am hopeful the sincere and stirring words of your recent proclamation will rouse the national spirit. If our citizens can but recognize their obligation and act upon it, all will be achieved. We require only that their endurance match their courage to ensure the victory of our sacred cause. We should anticipate setbacks, including losses, for these are permitted to instruct us in prudence and vigilance, to summon redoubled effort, and to prevent even heavier misfortunes. Our nation must simply stand resolute, and as one, enduring the hardships of conflict with fortitude, and the final outcome will assuredly be favorable. I am aware of our tendency to find fault and our quickness to attribute responsibility to others when hopes are disappointed. Such conduct does not befit a noble populace, and it pains me to see it. The frequently suggested solution following a martial reversal is the dismissal of a commanding officer. This impulse is understandable and at times warranted. For regardless of an officer's competence, should he forfeit the trust of his men, defeat will certainly ensue. These thoughts have prompted me on several occasions since coming back from Pennsylvania to ponder whether it might now be advisable for Your Excellency to appoint a new leader for this army. I have observed discontent voiced in the press concerning the outcome of our latest operations. Though I cannot ascertain to what degree this feeling prevails among the ranks, my fellow officers have shown commendable discretion in not conveying it, and the men too much magnanimity to display it. It is reasonable to assume it is present. Victory is of such paramount importance that no hazard should be taken in its pursuit. Hence, I implore Your Excellency with the utmost urgency to arrange for a successor to assume my duties. I offer this appeal in complete earnestness, for no one is more acutely aware than I of my own inadequacy in fulfilling the responsibilities of my post. I cannot even attain my own aspirations. How then could I possibly satisfy the hopes of others? In addition, I am keenly sensitive to the steady decline in my bodily vigor. I have not fully regained my health since the malady that afflicted me earlier this year, and my ability to endure strain lessens with each passing day. This infirmity renders me incapable of conducting necessary personal reconnaissance or exercising immediate direction over maneuvers in the field, responsibilities I consider indispensable. My dependence upon the accounts of others only serves to underscore my deficiencies more clearly. I am frequently beset by uncertainty, which persuades me that the installation of a fresh commander would yield substantial advantage to our efforts. It is for this reason that I solemnly submit this issue to your consideration, as I am certain that a younger and abler man could readily be identified to assume my role. Such a commander would take charge of an army as valiant, resilient, and resolute as any ever known, entirely ready to further his undertakings with absolute devotion. It would afford me the greatest satisfaction to see this force directed by a leader equal to its promise, one who could accomplish vastly more than I ever might, and realize every ambition I have harbored for its triumph. This conviction fortifies my determination to relinquish my position for the benefit of all. I am confident Your Excellency will perceive that my entreaty arises from a sincere wish to aid my nation and to undertake all possible efforts to guarantee the triumph of her righteous and honorable undertaking. I bear no ill will toward any but myself in this affair. The exceptional benevolence shown to me by my superiors has been without equal, and the steadfast backing of my companions has been a model of its kind. To Your Excellency especially, I am profoundly thankful for your unwavering support, comprehension, and regard. You have performed every action anticipated, and further to aid me in my responsibilities, while also laboring ceaselessly for the broader welfare of our common purpose. It is my earnest desire that your endeavors will finally be crowned with immeasurable success, and that you may be granted the years to relish the appreciation of a grateful and reunited country. With the most profound respect and regard, I am faithfully your servant, Ari Lee, General Commanding Army, Northern Virginia. Jefferson Davis read that 1863 letter, that raw, desperate plea from the man he considered his greatest commander. And he refused it. He sent a reply of firm reassurance, stating simply that the enemy would be happy with Lee's resignation, but he would not accept it. The man who begged to be relieved stayed in command, eventually leading the Confederacy to its final bitter end at Appomattox. But here is the question that haunts historians to this day. What if he had said yes? If Davis had allowed General Lee to step down, who would have taken his place? Would a younger and abler man, as Lee suggested, have found a path to victory? Or was Lee's deep personal pain and physical decline actually a necessary part of the Confederate endgame? This letter is more than a historical document. It's a window into the psyche of a hero at his lowest point, a moment of profound moral courage, or perhaps a failure of nerve. We want to know what you think. If you were Jefferson Davis, would you have accepted Lee's resignation? Let us know in the comments below.